today. You know, a whole different type. Both of these are completely different types of characters, really. Just extraordinarily explosive. Kind of the zoners on the surface, but their punishes are nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
And that makes for a very explosive matchup once the two characters get going.
Yep. Here we go, guys. Our first match at top 16 underway here. Penguin versus Juno, starting off on Tower of Heaven. Now, two floaty characters on the stage. This is why I was scared of the stage.
Yeah.
For reasons like that. For Juno, like, for Juno getting the kill quickly off of the side like that, is a little unsettling to survive.
Yeah, I mean, you can get this fast kills. Frankly, though, Absa can too. We almost saw Penguin do it once, and now a second try. No dice on that, unfortunately. But we're seeing Juno stuck off stage. That gives Absa so many chances to just let Juno burn out and fall into the depths. We are not quite even, but even stocks for the time being.
Was Juno able to tech there?
Well, no, Juno didn't have heat, right? Juno just kind of fell and was trying to stall out for heat. And was trying not to up B so that Penguin couldn't just kill her instantly.
Oh, I see.
In the meantime, we do have Penguin trapped off stage. That Steam gonna save it for a second, but it just gives Juno a second to kind of rebound with a bigger combo.
Penguin's doing a good job with placing her cloud placements like on those sides of the stage. I mean, it's messing up Juno just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's hard for Juno to get any edge guards with this, but gonna parry the Thunder Line, and there, but Juno with the second stock.
Yep, good old overheat up tilt. Nothing beats that. So,
I was gonna say, as an Elliana yourself before, like, you've had experience with this, right?
I have. This matchup is brutal. There's just like so little room to make mistakes.
Can you tell me?
Well, I think a lot of it is that, you know, they both have like very kind of long-range projectile-oriented neutrals before they get in. However, Absa having the zips from ability and Cloud just kind of being a slightly more flexible projectile, at least in my opinion, I think does give her the edge in neutral, which does really convert into just having more opportunities to get the kick punishes that make her so scary.
I see. Oh, and even with good DI too, like off the top like that, that was like a pixel into the blast zone right there.
You wouldn't have thought that it killed, but it does. Remember, Elliana is still a floaty character, so while she is heavy, that heaviness doesn't actually matter that much off the top. She's going to die about as early as a character like Zetterburn or Claren.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That zip line around on that tripod was ridiculous.
Yeah, and
did you see how much speed Penguin got off of that?
Exactly, and that's what makes these tripods so good for Absa. That extra mobility she has over Elliana is a huge matchup.
Juno was mechless.
Juno was mechless.
And with that, Penguin, I would say steals game one.
A little bit.
Just by a tiny.
You know, a little bit of robbery, but let's be real, both these characters commit so much robbery. They are wanted for so many crimes. It's gonna be interesting to see how Juno is able to kind of adapt here, because it felt like she was in control for the majority of that game, but it just slipped out of her fingers at the very end.
I did see some missed edge cancels from her, so I think that like put her in a semi-bad spot, but overall she did not do that bad on that stage. Oh my goodness, Penguin!
And yeah,
let her survive.
Probably one of, I actually would consider Ellie's best stage, honestly. That might be a bit of a bold take. That said, you know, there's a lot of characters that are still able to do that same devastating punish to you right back, so it is very much high risk, high reward. Doubling down on Elliana. Meanwhile, Penguin able to take advantage of the fact that Absa does have punishes that, while very high reward, I would say are not nearly as high risk to try doing.
Oh my god. I am so glad I'm not playing against Penguin right now. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, seriously, it's pretty devastating. You think that you get some form of control, but there's offstage scenarios that are just paying off in her favor so often.
I'm also liking Penguin's usage of Nair Loop, actually. Keeping Juno kind of locked in the air or on the ground.
We might see a 3-stock right here. Very close to making it happen. The kick putting Juno far off stage. 1 stock, 122%.
A couple missiles not fully connecting, but... Oh, okay. Okay, Juno got her mech back.
Absolutely, yeah, but the mine popping, but not killing. We're just not seeing it happen here.
Oh, parry the Thunder Line, and that is a stock.
Very good.
Very, very good awareness.
Yeah, I know sometimes just taking that 1 stock can be enough to make you feel like you're back in, you know, at least back in the set, right? Like, you didn't just get 3 stock. You at least pulled something off, and there's something that you can do in the next game.
Yeah.
You just get it together. But Juno, living on a lifeline right now. 1 game remaining before being knocked into the losers bracket. And this is definitely still a very scary losers bracket that you don't want to be touching if you don't have to.
Oh, for sure. I think I just saw over there that I think Vale just
Did Vale just take a game off of Cake? Whoa.
I think so.
We got 2 Ellianas on 2 different streams right now, guys. I hope you like this character because no matter where you look, you're going to be seeing some snack.
Yeah, it's over there. It's 1-1. Cakeself versus Vale. All right, so we go to what's this stage called? Hold on, Hideaway.
High Dive Hideaway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, High Dive Hideaway. A very small stage. Lots of there's a lot to unpack with this stage. I definitely think it's one of those that a lot of LAs do like it, but I would consider it a little more of an acquired taste. It is quite commonly liked for Absa. That said, I mean, Juno did a lot better on Tower, which does have a lot of platforms and is relatively small like the stages. So I do see the vision here.
Yeah, and I also see that because like since these tripods are a little bit like closer, like almost to connecting level, we saw Juno make a lot of good slide offs on those tripods from the first game on the Tower Heaven game.
Yeah.
So I feel like she can get some bit of advantage on this with doing that. And actually, she's in control here a little bit, but I mean, racking 140% at least.
Yeah, this is scary, even as a heavyweight. There's a lot of ways you can die right now, but also a lot of ways Penguin can die. Let's be real. Absa is one of the lightest characters in the game. Oh, both
yeah, very.
Being so floaty are going to die nice and early off the top. Not that it really mattered there. That move hits like a truck.
Oh my gosh, and Juno racking up to a quick 30 there. Still hanging on her first stock, but that foreigner is going to see out Juno's first stock, so we are 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, that little bit of extra credit can be nice to have when you're playing against a lightweight, because again, the percent differences here. If you're at an even percent with the heavyweight, that's not exactly a good thing in a lot of situations.
Yeah, some of the things you look out for is like, or at least like what you want to look for is how much percent can I get on my opponent before I lose my next stock, like while I'm in the lead. And like you said, having that bit of extra credit can really help in those scenarios. But now just Juno off stage again, gets out of mech, able to get mech back on.
Yeah, ooh, but the up air coming in, and that's going to be, again, Ellie's weak spot, dying off the top like that.
Oh my gosh. Penguin's doing a real good job with their cloud pops.
Yeah, exactly. The cloud pops, like, you know, the cloud at ledge just keeping Juno off stage. I mean, Ellie is generally seen as having a pretty good recovery, but there are edge guard or characters like an edge guard like Absa that really don't make it feel like a very good recovery.
Yeah. Oh no, out of resources here, has to recover back. Mechless, able to get back on just by a hair.
Yeah, that
Nair was able to connect, and we're going to last stock, baby.
Yeah, all the way out there for kind of a big flub from Penguin in a lot of ways, keeping Juno alive here. Ellie can definitely,
oh my god,
up air and SD. You really hate to see it, especially if you're Juno right now.
that even hurt